Okay, let's get started, shall we? Alright, things been like a day or two since I played this game. This is this gonna be a longer recording. The other days I've just been pretty busy and whatnot. But since I don't got work, everything should be good. It's 12 a.m. right now. It's Tuesday. Was it Tuesday the 11th? So the last thing I didn't really do much in the previous episode. For the most part, I was just doing a little stuff with mid. I did like random side quests and I think a random hunt, and that was pretty much it. So for the most part, we're just gonna go back to mid and see what else she want us to do.
I think mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered
So I
steel
guess I
might
gotta
do
fight
it.
a dragon.
Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to Old Man Tomes.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I wonder, did I get any new missives? Probably not.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Let me check. Make anything.
Be?
Doesn't seem like I can. Okay.
Anything else?
All right.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
Maybe Orichalcum?
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
Oh?
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moondew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
Interesting.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So,
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I'm sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go.
You know, I'm curious to
in
know
your
about
capable
Tharja.
hands, Clive.
I think that's her name, right?
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
I'll take Tharja with me. I'm curious to get some interaction with her.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moondews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
Alrighty.
Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Alright, so Northreach. So let's go to Northreach. Okay, so over here.
Now, where's Taya?
There's talk that the glass gate flood has...
And what can I do for you?
Oh, you got it in here too. Yeah, buy this. Why
I
not?
do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Hmm.
And a fine...
Those orchestra pieces cost mad money. Oh, I'm like, what is going on? Okay, well, I think the AP boosting thing was taken off. I might keep that on just for a little bit more, then I'll take it off because I really like the AP increase. Where is it? Did I gloss over it? Oh, here it is. Alright.
Day to you.
Nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Pepio nuts. Okay.
What do you want? And thanks for nothing.
Why you? You know what? I'm not gonna stress it. I forgot this city is a piece of shit.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
Okay, I like this kind of enthusiasm. Yeah, I like this. I like this energy.
I trust it's all here. You're always welcome
That
here
should do
in
it.
Lostwing.
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Fresh cuts. Come. You'll not find a bruised pippin.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Sure.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
She hitting on me?
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed.
I really
Sid
miss
even
it
said
myself,
he'd speak
man.
to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
That was a lovely heart to heart.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Well, you know, I just wanted to say it again. What is this? I completely forgot. It's been so long since I played the game. I'm like, what is this combination set I got going on here? Huh. I think I understand what I was trying to do, though. Alright.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Oh, that was pretty simple.
Well...
I'm probably gonna purchase this when I get the chance.
I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
So that should be the last thing, unless there's something else. And I'm like, doing a bunch of fest quests is not engaged. Oh, I got something here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh, damn, 2 meteorites, that's it?
Here you are.
That's pretty trash. But it's all good. Damn.
luck out there, Sid.
I think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
All right.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, we got some side quests that popped up.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yeah, we got a missive. Sweet.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Oh.
Think you can help?
So we got a... Oh, it's in the missive. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let me go check that out real quick then. And I think it said I got some new hunts. I think it said that. I have to go check the list.
He cracked the crystal too.
Wait. Oh wait, there's something else back there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, since I'm here, let me check this first. Oh god damn, 3? Chest for your help. Cheers for your help. Dragging Blackhorn out of the dump the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather. What's on his mind? Okay. Okay. I'll take it.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Well, looks like we're gonna be doing some side quests.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Something's wrong with Torgor? Oh no. Nah, not my dog. Huh? Oh. Didn't know that was a trophy. Okay.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
And then there's another one. Now, is it here? Oh yeah, here. Okay. So what's is it? There might be underneath. Or is that it right there?
Wish I could take one of
No, that's something different. Or it could be up top. I don't know. Cause I haven't been.
Lovely breeze, isn't it?
Haven't really been up here in a minute. Ah, so it was down here. Okay.
Well, here, Sid. Reckon
reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I mean, sure, why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright, why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest Blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Oh, so I gotta take out some bombs.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Right. I get it.
I'll see what I can do.
You too pussy.
Thank you kindly. And
don't worry.
Good hunting, eh?
I'm gonna let a real man handle this. Alright, so we got to take care of some bomb kings, I suppose. Maybe I gotta do a hunt. Yeah, I think it did say I gotta do a hunt. Okay. That should be no problem. That said, it's time to knock out these side quests. Now, who do I have to talk to over here? Oh, you.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto. Is this better? A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear
what the hell did you do, bro?
I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Oh, what a surprise.
They got supersonic hearing?
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt.
Yeah, man. Like, the fuck?
Plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
5 million gil?
5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to build all the hideaways. Well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Nah, bro. That's no oversight. There's no 15 million oversight.
And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much
Bro
to
needs to be put on the guillotine.
I ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, He deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
Oh.
Something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
Yeah.
I just hope our associates
Okay, you got it.
are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds,
15
really.
million is
But you know how it
fucking
is with this
nuts.
place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Throw this man off the ship.
Do you know why I only
Throw
gave
him in the
Master
Blight
Clive
water.
2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Oh gosh, bro. 15 million is crazy. Ask about bomb sighting. So this is the Croc and Sambarok. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff here. The Croc. The Croc, the Croc, the Croc. Ooh, trying to. Where's Sambarok at? Is this the Sambarok area? Okay, this is Sambarok. The Croc, though. Oh, over here. Oh, okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to make a mental note for this. So I gotta come over here.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Yeah, this woman's
I didn't
sarcasm
say I
is
were wrong with
crazy.
him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him, which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Alright, let me talk to Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. It's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
So I might be able to get some new blades.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know
Straight
about
to
the
the
sword
point.
you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
He got more money than sense.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, she is like sassy as hell.
Touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
He's a touch eccentric, so he's a crazy motherfucker. I gotta prepare myself. Got it.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it.
Surfeit.
We assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain. It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer
I
sufficient.
see.
Frost wolves,
Okay.
after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Alright. So, got a lot of places to go to. Alright, so first things first, I want to start over here. What I'm going to do is go here first. Can I put like a marker Yeah, I can. Alright.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Alright, so this should be the area over here. No. Gotta go this way. Is there like there might be an area I'm not seeing. Here we go. I didn't see this trail here. Ah, I remember this area now. Bomb King.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
That did so much damage. Jesus Christ. Well, that was hectic. Bar member.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Trying to collect it. Oh. I'm like, what's going on there?
That should do it.
Now, let's go here.
Welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
There's two.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Ah, Isabella.
Lady,
I haven't seen her in a minute.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh, wow.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing
He has a son?
to family.
Otto had a son.
Yeah, oh.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by
That seems like
friends
most men
desperate to
today.
help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
But that takes care of that. Alright, Blacksmith Blues. Actually, you know, yeah, let me go take care of that.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The same Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother
It
crystal gone.
might be upstairs.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Relax.
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage.
Looks like he needs something fractured already.
Thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
Okay.
That's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay, so... Oh, that looks like it's pretty far. Oh yeah, that's pretty steep. Okay, so... Let's go. I was gonna TP to that spot, but it's like... Is it really a... I feel like it's a same distance.
Ready, go?
Oh,
right.
You got tornadoes going on? Oh, that's right. I got some items that I could probably sell. Alright. Looks like we're in for a fight.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! Get him!
Nice. Yeah, that is so funny. Nice.
This must be Ignac's
They got
luggage.
this all the way out here?
Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that.
Damn.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness.
So there's multiple whetstones then.
Quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer
he gave
among
me a
collectors
whetstone.
than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Yo, you gotta be kidding me.
Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths
I
cross
can't.
again.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
Don't let him find out he's a
Coming,
Rosfield.
my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Sundred whetstone. Alright, cool, we got that. Okay. Let us slay elder antelopes. Huh. Actually, hold on. Since I'm here, can I explore this area? I think there might be some hunts here. Let me hold on. Let me see. I'm actually curious. Bro, I got so many goddamn sharp things.
You deserve a rest.
What we got going on in here? Draco's Deep. This is interesting. This reminds me of a certain area in... This reminds me of Final Fantasy XII, I think? In the desert area. Oh shit, I got a fucking poison sting. What the hell is going on here? Wow. Oh, damn. Oof. That was actually close. So I guess this area is where I get magic tech, like, materials? I don't know. What the heck are these? Oh, bombs!
Stay down!
Alright.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
All right.
Nice. So a lot of multiple branching paths, that's for sure. We got goblins over here. So far, it doesn't seem like anything of importance is really here, unless it's like, unless I found, what is it, a notorious hunt here, which I haven't really seen anything so far. This is more to explore here. What's this? Oh, got this thing over here. A chronolith is detected. This what this is? These must be... Actually, I'm starting to remember there was a door in the dim, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe those are connected to the door. I'm not too sure. Oh my goodness.
Let's try.
There we go. There's a chest over here though. 15 pounds of steel. It's okay. Alright, so let us... Damn, there's still more to go through? Like a goddamn labyrinth. What the heck is that? Oh, those are curls. Nice. It feels so satisfying to get those damn counters, like for real. Oh, it's a banding fishing village.
All yours, Torgo.
Huh, so there's a whole entire village section over here. That's interesting. I see why it's abandoned. Everything is fucked up here.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Stay down.
What's even here? I'm pretty sure there's probably an important quest later on in the game that will take me here, but I really do like the color of this water. What is over here? Oh, hold on. Just remembered. I actually want to buy this. I'll upgrade this eventually. Actually, I want to try this out. Which one is it called? This one. Put heat wave. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, there probably might be a notorious mark in this general area. Wait, what is that? What the hell is that? Is that something I have to hunt? No. Jesus. Pretty aggressive though, that's for sure. Is it done? Yo, that's OD. I'm kind of upset that happened. Nice. I only got 7 to believe with. That's cheap. But that's crazy. This whole health got refilled, and I'm like, bruh. Okay.
Ready, go? Yeah!
But I'm pretty sure there might be a notorious hunt in this general area later, so... Alright. Let's see. I could try over here. I could try over here next. Let's see. Might as well.
Let's go.
So, okay, I gotta go up a little bit more. So, over here? No. There's something here though. What's this? Desert roses. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Well, I guess I can't go here yet.
Thanks, Cal. Too slow.
Oh. I guess there's no climbing up here. Alright. Oh shit. There's also this spot up here. Hey. Yeah, you know what? I'll worry about all that later. Let me actually... got a couple things to do over here. Right. Alright, so let me go here first.
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go. Fare thee well.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you.
I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered, if he's still with us.
Now let me see the slay the elder antelope.
Ready, go?
This area is so damn foggy now. I remember when shit was so bright, so sweet.
Certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope,
what the?
seemed like just the place.
Oh, so it's these things?
Hungry, Torgal?
It's over.
He's charging.
Kill. Over here.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that
He's
answers my
happy.
question, which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
I just remembered there is a hut back here. This area was starting to look familiar to me. Alright, gotta prepare my asshole because I think this thing is gonna be higher level than me. But we're gonna try.
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. So much damage. Oh my gosh. Only got it out 1/3 of the way down. Let's try. Shit. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Talk about getting cooked. Okay, hold on. So it's good. Oh, it keeps a mark of it. That's actually good to know. I'm actually come back to that. Hold on.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Is it business? Or... You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you? Well, don't just stand there gawping. I don't know many fleshers who deal in cuts that size. Wash yourself out there.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
I respect it.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it.
You're welcome.
I owe you one. August too. It's good
Everybody
to know someone's
does.
looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
That takes care of that. Ooh, Excalibur. Do I have the material to make it? Probably gotta do some hunts.
Clive. What's Sancfordian, do you?
Grimlock and hide. I do have most of the items though, so that's good. It's good to know.
That it? Fine.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Eikon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the Eikons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
All right. Increases Torgal. Okay. I'll probably use it at some point.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Ooh.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
You know what? I'm starting to think about it. Grimlock and hide. Grimlock and that is a thing I can hunt.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Alright.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
No.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Bruh, read the room.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Now we getting a flashback.
always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Damn, even I'm getting emotional.
Then why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
That takes care of that.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship.
And then we got this one last side quest.
I think Mid might need some help.
right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
So, chimney?
Very impressive.
Or a fireplace?
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything.
Oh, so I'm getting more inventory space?
Like. Save the hideaway a few gil. I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it's
sweet.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Alright. So I got an inventory increase. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, okay, cool. Any case, where am I going? Dalmacia. That's where I want to go. Let me see if I can find the Grimokin. I think it might be in this general area over here.
Take a sniff. Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but
Oh, where did all the men go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Good day, my lord.
And I could sell some stuff too.
Pleasure trading with you. Anything else I can take off your hands? Thank you kindly. An excellent choice. My thanks. Here you are. My thanks. Thank you for your custom.
Good girl.
Rosemary just, not Rosemary, Ambrosia just coming out of thin air. What do we have going on over here?
Be safe.
Ah, there it is. Gormokin. What I was saying before, we're blocking some shit.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one.
Now he comes down to play. Basically a red curl. Come on. Hell yeah. And that is exactly what I needed.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Exactly what I needed. We're gonna make this bad boy. A new missive.
Back, are ya? Not saying Fordian, do you?
Hell yeah.
Last you a good while. And?
So that's an Excalibur. Sweet.
Crack the crystal too? You're joking.
Alright, now I have to get my lick back. I have to get my lick back. Okay. Hopefully I can do it this time.
To the stables, girl. No use calling Ambrosia now.
Okay, see if I can do this. See if I can not fuck up this time. to see. Oh my gosh.
Good. That's better. Too slow.
Right. It's hard to read his attack.
To me, boy. Well done. Nice score. Too slow.
Oh, Jesus. This is the nearest obelisk? How's this the nearest obelisk? Bro, I'm gonna get this. Like, for real, for real.
Stay sharp.
Oh, do.
Oh, Oh, it actually restores everything.
Thanks very much.
I'm gonna get this.
Let's go. This won't be easy. Back to the stables go.
Okay. Let's try this again. I gotta... trying to think. I did worse than before. Maybe it's my setup. Sucks that I gotta go so far. I wish there was a crystal over here.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna just take it slow. Not be too flashy or whatever. Just yeah, just take it slow. Oh my gosh.
Too slow. I needed that. All yours.
Got it halfway. Oh my gosh. gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I just had to like concentrate for dear life. That's all I had to do. Ooh, or a calcium.
Back to sleep with you.
That was a doozy. All right. That was a goddamn doozy for real.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Hi, Claire.
All yours. Come again. I may have more.
Got you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Oh.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish.
So we going to the old hideaway?
Lord Rosfield of the Seven High House is waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Sid's legacy, huh?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we'd do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Yeah, my man is happy.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just
Those
show
sounds
them
are crazy.
Goods' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
We all miss Sid, man. We all do. So we're going to Eastern Dalmatia. Dalmatian. All right. Onward. Onward indeed.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you?
Oh. Oh, would you look at that?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official
And I
traffic
would have
moved
seen
there.
it from up there.
Leaving this
Interesting.
one for
Okay.
those living outside the law.
Well, I was seeing it from up here. That's what I
No doubt
mean.
we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
what do you think?
That we'd be lucky.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I suppose.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Alright. Let's see.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. You've got guests.
Well, it seemed like they was right. So he does two. Good to know.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Over here.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Wow. Alright.
It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
These two iffy.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the side.
That's a pretty nice view.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him two curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad.
The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Is that how you pronounce it? Olivier?
I have.
But that was Oliver.
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire
Emperor
of Sambre.
Olivier.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrek.
That harlot tongue must be crazy.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations,
Harlot's tongue. I'm not going to even address about her real name.
and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence!
Canker. Yeah, I haven't heard that word in a minute.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over.
But Dion is the only one speaking sense
Rowena
here.
Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born
Count
child
your
to be
days,
chosen
Annabelle.
by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
She just.
The Bokla
Anywho.
markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Wild Ambrosia out of nowhere.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
What the heck is over here?
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Fly, Ambrosia!
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Tragic. But, oh well. They gonna learn today.
I can walk from here.
There are no crystals here.
Awesome.
We have to keep
Got
going.
rats.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crews and caravans.
There's a shop somewhere. Here it is. Oh.
Well met.
Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. Many thanks. You're sure you don't need it?
I'm sure.
May Gilbert smile upon you.
Out of my sight, wretch!
wonders from across the water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Where is Good?
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
What peaches we talking about? The fruits or... Don't seem edible.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
His voice is still kind of funny.
That way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
With that being said, though, let's save it here. Definitely made a lot of progress, if anything. Made a lot of progress. But yeah, I will see you on the next part. Take care and peace.